Hey guys, we're going to take a look at how to navigate through Canvas so that you know what it is that you're looking at and where to go for your class. I'm in the student view here, which kind of is not my favorite way to see this, and I don't move around in a lot, so I already apologize. You'll see right at the beginning there is a great big huge start here button. This is where you need to do the daily check-in, and if I were to go to it, you would see the names of lots of students from this last semester, and so I'm not going to. There will be another video that will show you how to do a daily check-in. The first thing you should do is click and do your daily check-in. Then when you're ready to work, you need to click on the modules. Modules are in the left-hand menu bar. You have to go through the modules, and you have to go through the modules actually in order. If you don't go in order, then it won't work. So here I am, Unit 1, Lesson 1. Now, this is a little further than we are right now. Right now, we're in Unit 0, Lesson 1, but this will give us a good idea. So you should read absolutely everything on the page. I wouldn't bother putting it on the page if I didn't think it was important. Remember, when you get to this part, you will need to come and see me. You will need to have a notebook. In your notebook, you will need to put the study guides for this unit and this lesson. There are some kids who are like, I'm at the beginning of Unit 1, Miss Swallow, give me all of the lessons, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for this unit so I can complete them. You will need to glue them in, and then if you actually read the study guide while you're watching, it will tell you which parts are the most important to listen to, and then you fill that out. I check that every other week so we can make sure you're doing that, because if you just watch without doing anything else, then you're watching brainless. The more things you can do while you're watching, like writing notes or doing a study guide, that will help you stay engaged. All right, so this one has a couple of videos. This one has a lot because it's on posture, positioning, and then the parts of the guitar. What you do when you are watching this, you need to watch the video, fill out the form, and then you will need to click Mark as Done. If you don't click Mark as Done, it will not allow you to go to the next thing. Now, some kids go, wow, Miss Walla, I can't tell what to do. So make sure that you know where you're at, do what you need to, and mark it as done. And so this is a guitar parts thing. It's something that you would need to click to do, and you fill out the guitar parts, and then you submit it, and then it lets you go on. If I go back to the modules, you'll be able to see, I'm not sure, oh, you can see it here. You can see that there's this red circle with the minus sign in it, and then a green check mark. If I were to have submitted the guitar parts thing, there would be a green check mark. If it's green, you don't have to worry about it. It will not let you go past what you already haven't done. And so can you see how these are grayed out? They're grayed out so that you don't have to worry about that. It is important that you realize there are many units here, and you're not going to be able to get to any of them until you complete the work. Now, mastery checks are usually, this is something that you have to actually answer some questions for, but some of them are something you would have to record. Please know that with a mastery check, I know this is the first time you're doing it. I'm not expecting it to be perfect. And in fact, if it's perfect, then I haven't been able to help you to figure out the problems that you have. Now, most beginners have the same problems, so it's pretty easy. But when I can see what you're doing on your video, then I will be able to either call you down or even make a video of my own and show you. But usually I just call you down and go, look, I saw this. This is what I need you to do. And that gives you instant feedback. So please always check anything that you hand in. Check to see, did I leave you a message in the notes? Did I leave you a video in the notes? Did I call you down? That way you'll know what to do next. At the end of the week on every Friday, we have something that's called the end of week work. And if you click on this button, it will take you there. We have rehearsal skill evaluations. The rubric's right here. I will tell you about it later. They're all linked here. Every Friday, or whatever the end of the week is, you will need to come here. This helps protect your grade. If you are doing stuff and you're a little slow, this is an assessment grade. Mastery checks are part of your assignment grade, 20% versus 80%. So do this every week to give yourself extra points that are just about how am I working in class? They're questions like, was I on time? Did I have a Chromebook that was charged? Did I have my pencil? Did I have my instrument and my music? Stuff like that. Okay, now at the beginning of this year, I had students try to email their parents. And I'm having some issues with that because, wouldn't you know it, the Net Nanny does not like you to email your own parents from your student email. Seems a little silly to me, but this way you can keep your parents in the loop. Sometimes parents get this and they're not sure what's up. I'm not sure how we're going to go, but that's there. This is a notebook check. On a notebook check, I will need you to fill out this particular assignment. It tells me what you are supposed, what unit you're on, and then as soon as I get it turned in, I call you down and I say, hey, show me. Okay, now some kids tried not to hand this in. It's a really silly thing not to hand in, but it's a way for me to check in with you and go, wow, you glued stuff in, but you didn't write any stuff in. Is that very bright? When you write things, your brains can remember them better. When you read through them, your brains remember stuff better. If I've got a video and something for you to read, and something for you to write, and something for you to do, it makes you so much smarter on stuff. So please don't try to game the system. Just make sure that you're ready to do this notebook check. Now, there are other things that we have to do at the end of the middle of the term and the end of the term. That's also on the end of week work, which is hard to say fast, like midterm citizenship evaluations and the end of the term ones. So that's where you're going to find all of this stuff. Remember, when you get here, do your daily check-in. There's a button for that. Go to the modules, look for all the green arrows until you get to something that's red. And that means you can't go on anymore. And make sure that you remember, if it's the end of the week, do the end of week work. Good luck.